Good morning, Connections. There's somebody sleeping on my shoulder.
Hi.
My name is Layla.
And I am Andy.
Sleeping Andy is back.
Back from camp.
Back from camp. Is that why you're so tired, Sleeping
Maybe
Andy?
a little bit, yes. Sleeping Andy.
I couldn't think of anything that started with an A.
Sleeping Beauty. Yes,
You're
we are.
keeping me warm.
Yes, we got back yesterday afternoon.
Very cool.
We'll get to that. So,
Okay.
Actually, before we get to that, I want to direct you to our QR code. As always, we want you guys to please fill that out. Let us know if it's your first time, long time. We want to hear from you guys. So sign in.
Especially if it's your first time.
Especially if it's your first time. Yes.
Yeah, rumor on the street is if this is your first time joining us, if maybe you're coming in person or if you're just going to join us
Or if
online.
you're checking us out here to then eventually come in
Yes,
person,
yep.
there's gifts and stuff.
Exactly.
I heard, right?
Exactly. Some connection swag.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think you can get, if you check in 3 times, if you come up to the welcome desk or if you fill out the connection card potentially 3 times, you can get up to 3 or 4 things.
There's different
And
gifts for every time
better
been here.
and better each time. So
Yep.
there's our plug.
There's our plug.
Perry would be proud.
Perry would be proud. Proud Perry.
Proud Perry.
So, how was your week?
It was
Actually, how was your 2 weeks? I wasn't here last week.
I know. I definitely can't think about what the week
Okay,
before.
let's go just this week.
Yeah. But this week was really good. Enjoying this summer warm weather. And
Me too.
We had a nice little Friday gathering at our house on
cool.
Friday. I
Yep.
had some friends and family over. So
Please keep a lookout for that church. You'll see it on Facebook. And if you want to join us, anybody from
Yes.
church is welcome, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We like to open up our doors and cook food on the griddle. We have a pool and a hot tub
Yep.
and lots of land.
Lots of land, yeah.
To hang out and play.
A side by side.
Yeah.
Tony can take you on a wild ride.
Yes, it's
great.
like an adventure park.
It is an adventure park. Wagner's Adventure Park.
I'm a little nervous now to see maybe how many people show up for the next one. It's gonna be our biggest one
let's
yet.
Let's hope there's a lot.
That'd be awesome. So, yes. So I want to hear all about your past 2 weeks.
Well, past week. 'Cause,
Week,
yeah.
yes.
Well, last week was work and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
well, the week before. But this past week, last Friday, we met here. We left to drive the 12-hour drive to Minnesota. I was trying to remember where we were at. We were actually in Otter County is where we were. But we drove to this camp. We took 4 boys and we took 4 young men, and we took Lexi along with us too. She helped out, and it was myself, Angie, and Mickey. So we drove up there, and we were able to help out with the Youth for Christ Project Serve team. So
cool.
Some of us did landscaping.
Yes.
I was on the housekeeping team with Angie and Skylar and Tyler and Lexi. But even when you got done with your job, it's amazing because they had, there was 270, almost 300 kids.
Wow.
And then on top of that, you had us and all of the camp leaders that brought kids. I was told there was close to 400 people.
Wow.
So
That's
every
awesome.
morning we had to get up, help get table set for breakfast.
Yeah.
And then after we ate, we had to bust those and then clean them and then set them again.
Yeah.
Then do the same for lunch and dinner. And then, so that's a lot of dishes going on. And there was a lot of work. So we were pretty much busy most of the day. We did get some time to meet with our groups and have some small group talk.
Yeah.
And we got a little bit of time where we could just go down to the lake, play. But it was the nicest facility I've been at. Apparently there's one here too in
really?
Michigan.
Really?
It's called Timberland or something like that. I'm not sure exactly where, but it's super nice. Our kids had a blast. Nobody complained.
Oh, that's awesome.
Especially about cleaning toilets.
Yeah.
Nobody complained. And they were always looking for more ways that they could help.
Oh, so cool.
It was truly, truly amazing. Like a life-changing event when you see so many people gather to help out. I guess the last camp they had 15, 20 people to do this, and we had 42. So we got a lot more done, but it still took all hands on deck to get things done. And so I guess a lot of campers brought a lot of baggage with them, but there was some good talks going on, people accepting Jesus into their lives as teenagers and stuff. So it was phenomenal.
So
yep.
That is so neat. And you have all of
I
your
have my camp
gear
swag.
on. I love
Young
it.
Life, Castaway. Yep. So
That's so
it was
neat.
awesome. Yep.
Thank you so much for sharing. We definitely missed you last week.
I missed you all too.
And you probably don't want to clean for a little while, I'm guessing.
I actually mowed lawn and trimmed hedges when I got home yesterday because I looked at it, I was like, oh no, now I got to do work around my house. But when you spend a week serving, I started to think like, man, I usually don't serve as well at home because I'm just used to following my rut and stuff. So that's the thing I'm going to try to do moving forward is just put my whole family in front of me because I can be pretty selfish sometimes. But
everybody can.
We can, but we can always try to be better. So.
That's right. Absolutely.
Speaking of better, do you got a joke for me today? Because I need a laugh. Or I need to look at you and try not to laugh.
Okay. Got your game face on?
Got my game face on.
All right, folks, here we go. What vegetable is cool, but not that cool?
Well, it's not a cucumber because you're cool as a cucumber, right?
Radish.
Oh, boy. That is pretty rad-ish.
Rad-ish.
I like that one. That's cool-ish. We're going to start. All right. You know what else is rad? VBS starting tomorrow.
Yeah. That is super rad.
Yeah, and signups are still open. I heard right now there's like over 40 kids coming, so that's amazing. We thank you guys for wanting your kids to come here and wanting to experience the first of VBS we've been able to do when we've had this building. So, again, that signups are still open. Again, it is for preschool ages that are fully potty trained through incoming fourth graders. And the dates, again, tomorrow, June 27th through July 1st from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. right here at Connections Community Church.
Yeah. And shout out for all the volunteers, the ones who have already signed up. Yep. I still need to connect with Pastor Perry because I really want to help. And on that note, if you're watching right now and you're like me and you're a procrastinator and you're like, yeah, I've been meaning to sign up to help, I bet it's not too late. So reach out to leadership. You can connect or scan the Connect card and let them know if you are still interested in signing up to help. I know the things that I was interested in is like maybe like cleanup afterwards, but I'm sure there's a lot of different options. So little plug in there for for those who maybe don't have kids or do have kids and you think you want to stick around,
find a place to serve and things like that.
Find something for you to do from a volunteering perspective.
Speaking of our volunteers, we're going to turn it over to our ace reporter in the field. We're going to have I honestly don't know if it's Lexi or if it's Steve, but we're going to have somebody come here and we're going to turn it over to them right now.
Hey guys, it's me. Steve is back, and you know what? I'm back in the kids area. This is the first time that I've been back here since I was viciously attacked by little kids, so I am venturing back in here, hoping that today goes a little bit better. But, Andy, I'm glad you're back from camp. Every time you were talking about camp, I was thinking, it's kind of like that movie Ernest Goes to Camp. It's like Andy goes to camp. So have fun with that, and we are excited about camp because this coming week is VBS, and it's like kids camp right here at Connections. And as you can see behind me, we've got our Make Waves graphics. Everything in the kids area is being transformed into this cool waves kind of beach, tiki torches. Everything is going to be really cool. And we're going to talk to Pastor Tracy today a little bit more about VBS so we can get a little bit better insight on what's going on. Follow me. Here we go. Uh-oh, we're going into the madhouse. There's beach balls flying everywhere. Here she is. Pastor Tracy, we're pretty excited. We're pretty excited about...
I like that you're going to attack, not me.
I know. We may have... VBS is coming up. Tell us a little bit something about what we can expect this week.
Flying beach balls everywhere is what we're going to expect. We're going to expect games, arts and crafts, lots of fun, and lots of laughter, lots of Hawaiian-type things going on. But mainly, the kids are going to learn how they can make a difference in somebody's life more than just hitting them with beach balls.
We love it here. We love having the chaos and the craziness and these beach balls flying. Tell us what...
Who's their teacher right now? Who's their teacher?
I know. Who's in charge back here?
Me!
Okay, real quick before we leave, because I'm getting beaten to death. Tell us the times. Once again, give us a little bit more information about when they can come and who can come.
This week, Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 8:30, but our pre-show starts at 6:15. So get here for registration at 6 o'clock so you can be here for our pre-show because there's going to be giveaways and lots of fun.
Okay. Hey, Andy, you remember that scene in Billy Madison where he plays dodgeballs with the kids and he just goes all crazy on them? That's about to happen right here because we're going to pass it back to you, but I got to take these kids out with these beach balls. Here we go. Back to you guys.
speaking of Ernest or Andy Goes to Camp, you know what I mean, Vern?
Yeah.
You've never seen Ernest?
I have. It's just been a while.
Oh, boy. Okay.
I totally saw my kid
Throw
lots of beach balls at the camera and at Steve's head. I don't know if I'm
I
proud
love
right
sending.
now,
I
or if
personally
need
love
to,
sending Steve back there. This is great.
I'm not sure when he's going to learn to not go back there.
You know what? I think Steve likes this. He
think he
brings
does,
it on himself.
Yeah, I can't imagine what's going on back there right now.
We're going to talk about coming up our faith promise. Now, that was last month, but we're still going to talk about it. We're still going to focus on it because it's not just a month here. We want to make this something that's in the forefront of our minds
Absolutely.
always. So again, this was once a year we do a financial push to kind of help support our mission partners. What we want you guys to know is that's not done yet. You can still pledge. And by pledging doesn't mean you have to donate all at one time. We just need to know how much you want to pledge so we can budget that accordingly. And then that way our mission partners can know what they can expect. And then they can use that to help further God's mission here on earth.
Yeah. Which a prime example is like the missions trip that you guys just went on.
Yeah.
That more than likely came from funds that
Some of
we
it did,
gathered
yes.
from last year.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's a prime example
exactly
of what your money can help support.
Yep. Your money goes to, again, furthering God's kingdom on this earth. So, again, let us know. Click that QR code. Reach out to any of our pastors on staff. They would be able to help make sure that your pledge goes to where it needs to go and where you want it to go. Because there are certain missions that you can choose for your pledges to go towards. Or you can give to the mission fund in general. So.
Yes.
Yep. Why don't you talk about what we got coming up here next month for our ladies group?
Yes, ladies, listen up. We have a women's conference coming up, the Ezra Women's Conference.
Yep.
That is on July 23rd. Sign up is occurring now. I believe you can sign up through our app, probably through the what tile?
The events tile?
The events tile.
Our favorite tile.
Our favorite tile. They should just call it the Andy and Layla tile.
Yeah, right?
Come on. We're going to have to scan that
our own
QR
tile
code
on
and
here.
put that suggestion in. Yes, so please take advantage of the early bird sign up. Can you still hear me?
I can.
Okay.
You're good.
And if you sign up early, you can get a discount for the registration fee.
That's always important. Who loves it?
Yes.
Who doesn't love a good discount?
I know. But this conference is going to be absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
We have 3 women speakers, Kim Qualls, Kathy DeMont, and Kristen Cottingham.
Yep.
And it's just going to be a great time for women to gather and build friendships and relationships and share personal stories and ideas. So I'm looking forward to it. There's going to be some cool MCs helping with the conference.
Yeah, I think there's a pretty cool MC if I know one.
Yeah,
but,
probably going to be some cool dad jokes. So
I can't wait to hear some of them. So yeah, sign up for that, please. We want to get as many women here as possible. These events are life-changing.
Yes.
Because, we never know where people are, and our church meets people where they're at. So whether you are a long-time member here or somebody that just started coming, if you're feeling compelled to sign up and join us at one of these events, please do so.
Yes, absolutely. I'm so excited for it.
Me too. I'm going to go back real quick because we covered your joke, but we didn't cover Andy's nerd topic of the week. Because this past week, Obi-Wan Kenobi finale hit. I was at camp. I warned everybody. I said, this was Saturday. I said, this coming Wednesday morning, I'm getting up probably early. I will have my AirPods in. I will put my sheet over my head so the light doesn't bother you guys too much. If you hear any squealing or crying, leave me alone.
Probably both.
And both did happen. But it was a phenomenal end to a series that I loved because it's one of my favorite Star Wars characters. And it was fantastic. So
Priorities. I'm glad that you were still able to
I was up at like 5 in the morning, and that was being up at like 1 the night before talking with other, project serve leaders and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty amazing.
You're so committed.
I am committed. You know what? Some would say I should be committed. Angie would be one of them. She's like, yep.
No comment. Well, hey, maybe we should talk about ways to get back to connections. Before I get in trouble.
You're never going to get in trouble with me because you're right. I should be. Anyway, give back of your time, your money, just anything you feel compelled to do. Reach out to any of our pastors. Reach out through here. You can donate. but we want to turn it over and donate our time and effort and energy to our awesome band who's going to lead us today in worship. Have a great week, everybody.